What's up, everybody? Hope you're having an amazing day today. It's your boy Clark here, and as you can see, I'm still here in the basement, continuing my self-isolation, because as you know, I unfortunately came down with COVID. I am feeling a little bit better, and of course, I still got to get something to eat, right? So you know what time it is. It's time to get food. So let's see, what's on the menu today? When I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, I'm looking for some comfort food, and I bet that's the same with you guys. Now, if you're Chinese, then you know the most common comfort dish when you're not feeling well is a bowl of congee. All right, that is nice and salty. It's got some nice pork flavor. So in Cantonese, which is a language of Chinese that I speak, we call this chok. And it's very common in Chinese and other Asian cultures to have this kind of congee when you're feeling under the weather. Now you can get your congee plain or in a bunch of different ingredients with it. So the one that I got from Congee Queen is their preserved century egg and pork. Now you're probably wondering, if you're not familiar, what a preserved century egg is. Well, it's a little hard to see because it's covered in all the rice porridge here, but if I were to show you a century egg kind of by itself, if you're not familiar, the look of it can be a little bit interesting at first. Wow. Typically preserved in a mixture of salt, clay, ash, quicklime, and/or rice husks, the whites of these alkaline cured eggs take on a dark jello-like texture and the yolk a creamy cheese-like texture. The taste is salty with a tinge of pungency in the aroma. Another common ingredient that they have with this is, of course, some scallion and some ginger. I can taste some ginger in here as well. But one of the things that they add in here is some dried scallop. And that adds a little saltiness to it. Plain chok can be a little bit on the bland side. So what the shredded dried scallop adds, and in particular the preserved century egg, is it brings that saltiness and that umami to give your rice porridge a little more flavor while still being easy to digest. Now a century egg, it can be kind of divisive for some people. I mean, I really love it, and I know a lot of people who do, but I also know a few people who aren't big fans. For example, Mrs. I Get Food. She's not a big fan of preserved century egg. So a couple of things that you'll find very common when people eat chok are these fried dough fritters. So I have one here. This one is, you can see, light and airy. You can hear it's got that crispness to it. And you kind of just, some people will just dip it in their congee. Again, Congee Queen does it so well. It's not too oily. This one's their salty and savory version. But they also have this other one here, which is more of a sweeter variety, sweet and savory variety. It's kind of more like almost like a cake donut. You can see it's a little more dense. Just hold up both of them. You can see the sweet one here is just a little more dense, a little less, fluffy with the air pockets. This one I prefer to eat kind of more on its own, not dipping it into the chok. Just a hint of sweetness. You can hear it's still crisp. That one's nice, but think I'm gonna switch back to this one for now. So now you know what I like to eat when I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. What did you guys think of that joke? And in particular, the preserved century egg. I'd love to know your thoughts. Please let me know in the comments below, or tell me, what you guys like to eat when you're not feeling well. Want to say a big thank you to the folks over at Congee Queen, and a big thank you to you guys as well for watching this video. As always, if you guys enjoyed it, then please help me out. Give it the thumbs up. And if it's your first time here and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss the next time I post a video. Okay then, you guys keep staying safe and happy, and I'll catch you guys next time when I get food.